Kowale had the Masita. Takak Ae had the Masita. Como Itai Imano Kirishimi. So Rega Dirarika O Shirale Sei Suru no Sa Transformers. Hit the Masita. What's up, everybody? It's the Super Robot, and we're gonna make this quick video here. A lot of editing I have to do. I was just singing the last part of the Headmaster's theme. Hope I don't get flagged for that. But anyway, so what do we have in front of you today? One of my favorite lines, I don't care what anyone says, before we got to the modern era of articulation with Siege and War for Cybertron, was Titan's Return. Power to Primes was, to me, a filler inline for what we were going to go into, but Titan's Return was a pinnacle to me because Combiner Wars was decent in a sense, a lot of repaints, but boy, when they came out with Titan's Return, there were a lot of gems on both the US and the Hasbro and Takara versions. Now, I'm a Takara Tomy snob, so of course I have the Takara Tomy versions, but today we're going to talk about this real quick because I'm going to order something to eat before I go to work in my house. Anyway, let's go. So these are 1, 2, 3, the Legends versions, the Japanese Takara Tomy versions, not the Walmart versions. These are the actual Japanese versions, which, yes, they are animation accurate to the T. Behind him, well, this is a US version. This is a Hasbro version. I got this up from Walmart. But I know they have the Walmart versions where they were kind of like a mix of where they kind of use some of the paint job and paint scheme from the Takara versions mixed with the toy. But of course, with the Takara Legends version, you're going to get Brainstorm with the face, not the face mask. Also, when you get the Japanese version of Chrome Dome, you're going to get the embossed black outline Autobot symbol, which is very special just to him if you watch the anime. Yes, Headmasters is anime. So yeah, I have the Japanese version. Of course, here's hard-headed and of course highbrow. What do we have in front of you today is the head from the KO of the head from the Legends version of Fortress Maximus. So this is not Cerebros, this is Fortress. Now, LG-31 in aftermarket is going to cost you anywhere up to $4 or $5, maybe even more dollars. And I wish they released that version because that would be a heck of a lot better than this. But we're not going to stay on this video too long because I have to go to work and take care of some business before I go into the office. Well, not the office, but my office because I'm home. Now, this is a KO. There's no electronics in the head, but the quality of the plastic is it's bananas. It's a little creaky. Yes, it's KO. It's not going to be perfect, but the plastic quality and the tolerances are pretty much as good as anything created by both Takara and Hasbro. It is what it is. So what happened with the first part of the review that I did, the preview, and that's going to be included in the video because, like I said, I can't really get Scorponok in this box. This Scorpion, it would just be ridiculous, and I don't have that type of time. But we'll put that in there for those who didn't watch the first part of the video. I did have his head on Scorponok, but it doesn't fit because of the way that they do it. But I have to admit that they did a good job with this. Now, I have 2 of them. And first things first, we have the head. And it does look good. And I've already got the overheating lamp on. The dang on camera is about to be gone. And basically, yeah, he looks exactly like him. Now, from the top is how the head transforms. But the problem is that it looks like the legs can slide down. So when you try to do it, you're going to snap it. And thus, when that happens, well, you kind of break the toy. So this is the full figure. But if you want to see a newer one, he has already been fixed, and this is the robot mode, and we're going to show everything off here, and let's take a look at that. And this is how he looks He has the head here. The articulation goes like this. It does not go very far. If you force it, you could break it. So do you have to deal with it? But it is a KO. There's no waist swivel. There's no feet swivel. The leg can only go back to here. And it's due to these mechanisms. I think you can slide them down, but if you try, you'll break them. But this thing only costs as low as $13. And this plastic quality is heavy. It is just as sturdy as any of the Titan Return figures. I would suggest you pick this up because of the fact that this thing is nice. I don't advocate for KOs. It's not my thing. I just want people to understand that. But yeah, this thing is nice. And we're going to take a quick pause so we can do some more size comparisons. I just wish he had feet swivel. That's all, because it is hard for him to stand up for some reason. But yeah, we're going to do that. And we'll always be back in 2 and 2. We're back by YouTube Magic, and we're going to show off the heads between the Siege Earthrise Scorponok and the LG-31 KO. And as you can see here, now I did not even know this, and I am very sad today because I don't know where his arm went, and I don't know how that happened. Like, I am pissed, but I still have an extra headmaster for him because I have the one that has the die cast in it. I think that came with one of the monster bots that you had to get. It came with like the Scorponok head that was really like a mini version of this. And that has die cast, so I still have that one in a box. So that's really gonna keep this. This will probably make this worth more money, but I really hope I can find this piece, but I have to look later. Now these are the headmasters, of course, and this is Fortress's headmaster here. As you can see here, no articulation in the legs, just in the arms, and there's no cover for the robot or anything, like, you know, like how on the, I'll say, Fans Projects, they did their headmasters right. You know, I'm sorry, they did. But anyway, this is how they look together, and then we'll show them off in robot mode. We'll be back in another 2 and 2 while this camera gets itself together. All right, we're back by YouTube Magic, and Fortress is a little bit taller than Lord Mega Xerox. Man, I gotta find what happened. I really did not know that it came off like that. That's gonna be hard to find, man. And well, it is what it is. Maybe I can find a replacement head on eBay. Who knows? But in the meantime, he doesn't have the modern articulation like this guy. This guy has waist swivel. This guy has feet swivel. This guy doesn't have rotating fists, but he is a better feeling plastic. This is from the earlier days, things like that. So, but yeah, you know, if you ask me, I think that they look good together. You know, Xerox. I'm a little disappointed right now. My brain's not thinking. But yeah, this is them together, him and Xerox, and they look good. So I'm just going to pause for a few seconds so we can get a good screenshot. And we'll go ahead and bring out some other Transformers that I had on deck. I don't know where Twincast is, but the only other person I have on deck is this guy. And that's going to be Rodimus Prime, because he does give leadership control to him. And Rodimus usually, I think, sits around the 6.5-ish, 7-ish inch. So he's right there. And I mean, that's a perfect height. And you just get that feeling of seeing him. And yes, it does come with this red sword. The details on this, like I said, the plastic quality is something that I am impressed with. Man, you know, what can I say? And there's my Rodimus right there that I painted the rim silver, because, you know, that just gives him a better look. So yeah. I just get the feels of watching Headmasters all over again. All right, man, let's go ahead and wrap this up so I can get ready to go to work and things like that and plot to find what happened with this guy. You know, for a KO of these two, I gotta say it's pretty good. It's pretty nice. I don't advocate for KOs, all right? I don't. I mean, you know, I don't. But if I had my choice, for as low as at one point, the lowest this thing went for is $13. But I mean, like, it's solid. It doesn't come with the Autobot symbol. You'll have to put that on yourself. But there's hardly any blemishes. The only thing is that the ears are put on wrong, and they're not friction joint. But this one, it kind of ripped the plastic, which you probably see on the earlier video. But yeah, on this one, I had to do the same. But other than that, he does come with the little sword. And yeah, I mean, this is a very good toy. I'm all right with this. I don't advocate for it, but if you want to pick one up because the thing is so damn expensive, definitely yes, pick this up. All right, everybody, this is my review of the LG-31 KO Fortress, or basically the head of Fortress Maximus. What are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comments below. Again, this is Super Robot Ed, bringing you more news and reviews. Until then, we'll see you soon.